Hey everybody, it's Jeremy from Handyman Academy, and if you were on our newsletter, you would know that today to be expecting a update video. So I just wanted to give you guys some quick updates on what we're doing, what we're trying to do, why we've been inconsistent, and try to get back on track. So let's start with the inconsistency. As some of you know, about 2 or 3 months ago now, I had gotten stung by a bunch of yellow jackets, and I went into anaphylactic shock, and I was rushed to the hospital. In trying to save my life, they had to put a giant needle straight through my shoulder into the ball of the humerus. The upper arm bone there. And so since then, it has been really hard to move the arm. I don't have full range of motion, and it's just been really, really painful. Luckily, a lot of that's been dying down, and I'm starting to get better mobility. I'm going to be going to some physical therapy and see a chiropractor as well, and see what I can do to really speed up the recovery. Most people said that in these kind of situations, it should only take about a month to 2 months, and we're going on 3 months, and it's still not good. So, as you can kind of get the idea, like I haven't really been able to work. I haven't been able to do projects around the house. I have a 100-year-old house. Well, a couple years shy of 100, but a 100-year-old house, and there's projects galore. And that's where most of these videos have been coming from, is us doing these projects on our house so that you can also do it on your house. So, as we're getting into fall here in Ohio, I'm going to be transitioning a little bit more to some exterior stuff to try to get everything buttoned up for the winter. And I'm going to be taking you guys with me on that. Our next video, we're going to be doing a walk around the house, and I'm going to be pointing out some of the things that's not good and needs to be fixed here in the fall, and looking at some of the stuff that needs to be done in the spring as well. So that'll give you an idea of the kind of content that we're creating over the next 6 months. And then I'm going to put this out here. I know Kate is back in her office here. She can hear me. And I want you guys to hold me accountable. By the end of next year, I want to own 1 rental property. I want to own 1 rental property. And what's going to happen is that rental property, we're going to do full renovations on it. And all of that will be part of the content for this channel. You'll have the entire process, top to bottom, inside and out. And that will be really good content. So that's kind of like where we're aiming for. But I just wanted to have a quick talk about some of the things that we've been working on in the background. I did check this out on the camera. It's going to look backwards, but we have a Handyman project planner. It's backwards, but basically, if you're old school, if you like your analog and you don't want to use these high-tech CRM softwares, which we did a review on a couple of them on our podcast. Go check that out. You can find it anywhere that podcasts can be found under the same name, Handyman Academy. But if you're analog, you're old school, you want to keep a paper copy of your tasks for the day, this is a 1-month planner. Okay, this is over 300 pages. Okay, this is something that a lot of the other like Amazon sellers and developers, they'll do like a really high level view. This is this gets nitty and gritty. And it's about the size of my hand, just a little bit bigger. It can fit into a coat pocket. You can take it with you. It's not too small to where you're going to lose it, but it's not too big to where you don't want to carry it with you. Okay, and we have a section of calendar. We have sections where, say right here says Monday. Okay, you have four different. Oh, look at that! 4 different sections for clients. You have a whole page for notes. You get into the next one, and here's your job notes for that client. And then materials. You have a whole section to write out the materials that you'll need for the project, and then a section for tools. And so we have it designed this way because constantly I was forgetting to bring certain materials for this job, and I would have 2 or 3 trips, maybe 5, 12, whatever, trips to one of the big box stores. Okay, and then I'd finally get everything together, and I'd be like, oh man, I forgot my crescent wrench. So you'd make do with what you have, or if you didn't have a substitute like channel locks or whatever, you would have to go all the way back to where your tools are. And for me, that's my home. I have a garage and a basement full of tools and materials. So what this does is we can go through, we can say, okay, we're going to Bob's house, and on that notes we'll list out, okay, we're changing out the toilet, we're doing a towel rack, and we're gonna replace his vanity. Okay, and so now I know I need plumbing tools for the vanity and the toilet. I need some spare PVC for maybe a new P trap or a new S trap. I need plumber's putty. I need toggle bolts for this towel rack. I need my level, because they always send you with that little level, and it's never good enough. So I want my big level, and so you get the idea of this is what we need to do, and this is what we need to bring. Super good. If you're against CRMs, this is a very inexpensive option. This is $8 or $9. I can't remember what I've just priced it at recently, but $8 or $9 for a month, and you get plenty of space for your projects. Alternatively, you're looking at an actual software if you're into that sort of thing, and you're talking $30, $60, $100 a month, depending on the level of CRM that you're going with. Now, there's 2 other things I want to talk about real quick, and that is we have a Facebook page. It's Handyman Academy. I'll have the link in the description so that you can go check it out. It's been a lot of crickets lately, just because we don't advertise it. We've been forgetting to advertise it. But we're trying to build up a community of like-minded individuals who want to build a handyman business. Okay, and that's our focus here. Guys and women who just need that extra little push to know that they're worthwhile and they have value to bring to others. Okay, so there's that. And then I've been advertising lightly our Buy Me a Coffee. It's just like Patreon. You can go in and you can support us one time with buying us a coffee if you think that we are doing good work. But also on Buy Me a Coffee, we have a $5 membership. Okay, just like Patreon, where you go, you sign up, you get the $5 membership, and now you get actual behind the scenes footage of how these videos are made, the thought processes going into some of this stuff, the research that we do on the different subjects, and it's really cool stuff. At the time that this video goes out, there are 2 videos in the behind the scenes, and really I just record them as I get inspired to record them. So I recorded one yesterday, I recorded one the day before, and really it's just going to be, videos, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Okay. Don't hold me to that. As I said, it's whenever I get inspired. But yeah, that link is also going to be in the description. Okay. So those are the two big things I want to talk about. However, I also have a small giveaway that I wanted to do. Basically, if you join our Facebook group and you go ahead and post in our new members post, like if you comment there, I will enter you for a chance to win one of 2 books. We have The Wealth of Connection by Vincent Puglisi. It's a really, really good book, going all about the power of building relationships and helping people, and how that will transform your life, business, and also other relationships, and also open the door for opportunities that you never thought you'd have access to. The other one is The Common Path to Uncommon Success by John Lee Dumas. He goes through a lot of really, really good information here. It's really a roadmap to financial freedom. And it has a lot of really, really good information here. It's a really good book. I actually own it on Audible and a physical copy. That's how good of a book it is. So I have this extra book. This is actually a 3rd copy, and I'm excited to give that away because it's just going to change your life. So that being said, thank you so much for being patient with us. We're going to get back on our regular weekly schedule. I'll have a lot of stuff for you guys coming up. And yeah, until next time, like, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. Bye.